r/AskReddit by Redmond Dtes. How did that teacher get fired for at your school? My math teacher was a volunteer first responder in New York. She left school to help out during September 11th and was fired for not showing back up for 2 weeks. One of my high school teachers was caught on to catch a predator. Our beloved teacher, Mr. Morn, had worked there for 29 years without incident and was one of the best teachers there. His classroom was always a laugh riot. He was the best roaster and encourages us to roast him properly. He never failed to get us motivated and a lot of us owe our career inspiration from him. He was fired because he had jokingly smacked a student on the back of his head for making a stupid comment. It was like something out of a sitcom and all of us expected it and loved it. Yet one student, who was new at the school, was culture shocked by this. He thought it was strange but hilarious. He told his mom offhandedly and his mom became the Karen. Never mind that the student was the teacher's godson. No physical contact was allowed, says the Karen. He was suspended with pay for 3 months pending investigation, then was let go because the Karen twisted the story and it blew up around the school. A year later, teacher won both the lawsuit against the school and libel case against the Karen, with her son being one of the key witnesses. We still keep in contact and roast him for getting rich over smacking kids around. Good-looking math teacher had a reputation of hooking up with senior girls, like days after graduation. He did this almost every year. People even started to make bets on who Mr. S was going to hook up with this year. There was nothing technically illegal about it because they were all 18 and graduated, but it got to the point where parents were calling in and saying they didn't want their daughters in his class. They were finally able to fire him when he showed up to work drunk. I was in elementary school in the late 90s when our school finally got hooked up with internet. I don't know if it was readily available information back then that your history could be accessed, but we had a teacher watching CP who got caught because he didn't clear his history. Male substitute teacher that taught regularly at my Catholic high school who wasn't fired, but banned from teaching in our female PE class after we reported him for repeatedly instructing us to stretch in positions that were sexual or inappropriate. For example, he asked us to bend over with both hands against the wall and shake our hips back and forth. Bonus. He subbed for my geography class the following year, and during one of his classes I asked to go to the bathroom to take care of my feminine issue. He asked me, what kind of feminine issue specifically? I was too embarrassed to say it was my period, so I said, well, you know. To which he replied, yes, but I want to hear you say it out loud. Creepy. Male 50-year-old teacher. Too many infractions to name just one. Said about a girl student. The only time your mouth should be open are when my pants are around my ankles. Got high with the basketball team. Would say show us your tits under his breath about hot chicks to any dudes that were around. Pushed me when I was taking a piss at the urinal and said, don't piss on your hands, son. History teacher who tossed out the entire history curriculum to talk about serial killers. She didn't get fired but quit. Some students in class found out she miscarried and started hounding her till she broke down and cried under her desk. It was 7th or 8th grade. Our new band teacher was a young guy, fresh out of college. His first year teaching, and he embezzled about $1,000 from the band's funds. He got arrested and his possible future career ruined for $1,000. Edit. Probably my favorite part of the story was that he went by the name Mystery, so once he was gone, the ruthless band kids referred to him as Mr. Embezzlement. Not a teacher, but my middle school high school bus driver was fired for driving drunk. Driving the bus drunk. Often. Had a teacher charging parents extra money for a field trip. Was pocketing the extra money. One of the elementary school teachers at the district I went to got arrested for making his class worship him like he was a cult leader. He was totally bonkers. High school gym teacher. Apparently he showed up to a hotel room expecting to bang a 13-year-old but got busted by the cops instead. He was the biology teacher and had a plant set up, but it needed a bit more warmth, so he rigged the coffee timer to an infrared lamp and set it up. Wrong. The plants caught fire, burning down first the room they were in, the chem lab stock room, and then the rest of that wing of the school. Super cool guy. Vietnam vet. Some freaking idiot pretended to throw a grenade and the teacher hit the floor. Then apparently punched the kid in the face. Fired. Had a sub the rest of the year who kept bragging about how many planes he has and how he's just counting the time to go flying. But won't take any of us with. She used to come to school drunk and try to get us to convert to Scientology. I still don't know a single thing about Scientology because no one could comprehend what the F she was talking about. That's all folks. Thank you for watching. If you like videos like this one, why not like and subscribe for more? Have a nice evening.